Good Monday morning, and welcome to Easy Does It. I'm Alex, and I'm here with Jordan. If you're just joining us, we've made some exciting changes to the show. We used to be Morning Buzz, where we chat about everything under the sun, but now we're laser focused on teaching you one practical skill each morning that you can actually use.
That's right, Alex. We realize people want actionable solutions they can tackle right away. So welcome to Easy Does It, simple solutions for complex problems. And speaking of problems that need solving, today we're teaching you how to unclog a drain without calling a plumber.
Perfect Monday motivation, right? Nothing says fresh start like getting that stubborn bathroom sink flowing again. Jordan, I've dealt with this in probably 20 houses I've flipped, and it's usually way easier than people think.
Absolutely. Most drain clogs happen in the first few inches of the pipe, so you don't need heavy machinery or expensive chemicals. Let's start with what you'll need.
You probably have most of this stuff already. First, rubber gloves. Trust me on this one. A plunger, specifically a cup plunger, not the toilet kind. Some baking soda, white vinegar, and dish soap. Oh, and a wire coat hanger or a drain snake if you have one.
Dive. And here's something important. Before you start, remove any visible debris from the drain opening. Hair, soap buildup, whatever you can see. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Now for the main event. Jordan, walk us through the first method because this works about 80% of the time in my experience.
We're starting with the hot water flush. Boil a large pot of water, and I mean really boiling. Pour it slowly down the drain in 2 or 3 stages, giving it a few seconds between pours. The hot water helps dissolve soap scum and loosens hair clogs.
If that doesn't work, we move to method 2, the baking soda and vinegar combo. Pour half a cup of baking soda down the drain, followed by half a cup of white vinegar. You'll hear it fizzing. That's the chemical reaction breaking down the gunk.
Cover the drain with a wet cloth or stopper for about 15 minutes. This keeps the reaction contained where you need it. Then flush with hot water again. The fizzing action helps break apart organic matter that's causing the blockage.
Method 3 is where the plunger comes in. Fill the sink with a few inches of water to create a seal around the plunger. Place the cup plunger over the drain and pump vigorously about 10 to 15 times. The pressure change often dislodges whatever's stuck.
Now, if you're still having trouble, it's time for the manual approach. Straighten out that wire coat hanger, create a small hook at one end, and carefully fish around in the drain. You'd be amazed what comes up. Usually a massive hairball mixed with soap residue.
Here's where my house flipping experience really shows. If none of these work, check under the sink for the P-trap, that curved pipe section. Place a bucket underneath, unscrew the connections, and clean it out manually. But honestly, you'll solve most clogs before getting to this step.
Safety note here, never mix different chemical drain cleaners. And if you've already used a commercial product, wait at least 24 hours before trying our natural methods. Chemical reactions can be dangerous.
One thing I always tell my clients, prevention is easier than cure. Use a drain screen to catch hair and debris, and do the hot water flush weekly as maintenance. It takes 30 seconds and saves you from dealing with major clogs.
And here's a pro tip that most people don't know. If you have a garbage disposal, throw some ice cubes and rock salt down there once a month, then run it. The ice sharpens the blades while the salt scrubs away buildup.
Time for our pro tip of the day. The biggest mistake people make is using too much force with the plunger or being impatient with the baking soda method. Gentle, consistent pressure works better than aggressive plunging, and that 15-minute wait time for the chemical reaction is crucial.
Exactly. And if you're dealing with a completely blocked drain where water won't go down at all, remove as much standing water as possible before starting any of these methods. A turkey baster or a small cup works great for this.
So there you have it. 4 proven methods to unclog your drain, starting with the simplest and working up to more involved solutions. Most of you will solve your problem with hot water or the baking soda trick.
Remember, if none of these work, that's when you call a professional. But in my experience as a contractor, these methods handle about 90% of household drain clogs.
Tomorrow on Easy Does It, we're teaching you how to organize your spice cabinet like a pro chef because fall cooking season is here and nobody has time to hunt through 20 bottles looking for oregano. Until then, keep it simple and keep solving problems.
Thanks for listening to Easy Does It, where every day brings a new solution you can actually use. Have a great Monday, everyone.